Has this ever happened to you? It's late at night, and in your attempt to fall asleep, you think of a genius drawing idea. Boy, are you excited to work on it in the morning. But wait! You seem to have forgotten it, and there is absolutely no way you will ever remember. Wow, that never happens to me. Whenever that 3 a.m. inspiration moment strikes, I write it down in my notes so that I don't forget it in the morning. The problem is, the ideas usually make no sense. Like, did I want to paint a picture of a sandwich, or was I just hungry? We'll never know. And because of the mysterious nature of all these ideas, I never really get around to making them. Also, they never sound quite as appealing when I'm not half asleep. But I was scrolling through them this morning, and I think I found some that could make some pretty cute pieces. So the idea I wrote down was Frog Kid, which sounds like some lame superhero name, but it was just meant to be a kid holding a frog, not an actual frog kid. So I started off making a colored pencil drawing, but I kind of just wasn't liking it. I wasn't liking how the sketch looked, and it just wasn't the vibe I wanted to go for. I actually wanted to make an acrylic painting, but here's the thing. I have never painted people almost ever. Like, I've done a couple faces here and there for like really small art projects at school, but that's about it. So this was definitely going to be a challenge, especially because I wasn't drawing normal faces. I was trying to draw like a toddler. So it was gonna be hard to make it look not creepy, especially if I barely ever use acrylics to paint faces. And also with this piece, it felt like everything was holding me back from ever finishing this. I don't know if you saw this, but in the intro, the clock says August 6th. I started this video August 6th. It's September 9th right now. I was working all summer, so there was that. And then I went on vacation, and then I got COVID, and then school started. So I just have not had time to finish this painting until recently. So I started the sketch, and it was going good. It was okay. I've been really trying to use less references and more like combining references in my brain and, you know, making something that's truly mine. So the proportions are a little off, the faces are a little creepy, but for the most part, it was okay. So around like August 10th, I started painting. Now, as I said before, I've really never painted anything like this. I've pretty much only done 2 acrylic paintings ever. I started with the hat, and if you don't know, I like drawing hats a lot. Like that last video with that hat, I love that hat. I love that hat. And the hat looked pretty good once I finished painting it. I've said hat like 30 times in the last 30 seconds, and it's not a word anymore. So then the next day, I started on the faces. Now this was definitely the part I was most worried about, but I kind of wanted to get it over with, so then if I completely messed it up, I would still have motivation to finish it, you know? And it looked okay. Like, it was pretty good. It was better than I expected it to be. The only thing I didn't like about the first kid's face is it's kind of expressionless. He's kind of just like... So I tried to fix that with the next face I painted, but she just looks kind of like she's crazy. And I'm really bad at painting lips for some reason. It's just... I'm also bad at doing them with colored pencils too. It's something about the colors, they just throw me off. This was around the time I went on vacation and I had to take a break from the painting for a while. That was fun. I climbed a mountain and stuff. That was crazy. And then when I got back from that, I got COVID, as I said before. It wasn't fun. I threw up all over my hair. That was probably too much information. I did not need to tell you that. And then school started. I'm a senior now. Woo, senior year. There's something different about this year that has not happened in the last years. I'm taking AP art classes. Yeah. And not just one, I'm taking 2. AP 2D design and AP drawing. And that's gonna be a lot of work. I have to have 2 portfolios ready by May. So a lot of more of what you're gonna see on this channel is me making that art. I've actually already almost finished one piece already. So I don't know, I hope you're ready to see those processes, and if you're not, then I'm sorry. Okay, back to what was I saying? I was talking about the painting, yes. I don't even remember what I was doing because this is so long ago now. So the painting... These hands are absolutely killing me. And I think I have to redo them completely too, because this thumb is way too big in proportion to his face. This is so annoying. This was the weekend after school started. I think it was what? September 5th? Wait. September 2nd. And this canvas had just been sitting on my desk for forever. And like, you know what? I'm just gonna get it all done. One day. Get it all, the whole background, everything else, I'm just gonna finish it. And I did. I sat down and I finished the entire painting, and the background doesn't look terrible, which I was expecting it to look terrible. And what am I even saying? But the thing is, I didn't record any of that process in that day that I went wild and painted everything, because I was just so focused on painting it that I didn't even want to record. So here's the final painting. Well, I can't say it's my favorite, but at least it's finished. Subscribe, I guess.